timeless vibrations, and it's all about, it creates subject-object journey, and just like this whole thing about there are no levels in emptiness. And it's that there's so much of an assumption that there's a point that we're coming from, whereas what's pointed out here is that there is no point. There's no journey. It's just spaceless. And the metaphors that the ancients always use, like sky-like awareness, that you can't say, oh, the sky starts here or there. That perception can see what appears, yet you know the truth of it, that there's no beginning or end of sky. Or comparing it to water or air, space. You can't nail it or divide it or define it in any way. And I think those pointers give such a hint that we're just talking about something that's just really incomprehensible. And it's only an eye that wants to nut it out, and you can't sort of argue yourself into understanding here. Mm-hmm. It's about just the seeing through. Like the metaphors that we use so often, like the mirage, which is such an Australian one, we're so familiar with it in the heat of summer. When you know that it's a mirage, even though you see it so many times, there's an instant knowing that's not water, and you're not fooled for a moment. So the point of the investigation is to have that such clarity of knowing that even though things appear and there's a catching for a moment or getting caught up in, almost immediately, spontaneously, a knowing, a reminder, a recognition just spontaneously appears, and there's a seeing through. And then whatever you call it, attachments or getting caught away, if you want to call it, it just drops away of itself. Mm-hmm. And the thing is that you are always already that. And that is that name, that dimensionless. And it's so we've all got years and years of searching and developmental models. It's so easy to start to try to put all this back into some sort of framework to make sense of it. And the framework's the only problem, because that's actually, we're just cutting up water with a sieve, just dividing up the indivisible. Mm. There's a lot of David Bohm called Unbroken Wholeness, which is fabulous, that image.